guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're into the fourth episode of the copy trading series where I take you from a complete beginner to an advanced copy trader so you can start making money. Today, we will be reviewing 5 key points. We're going to start explaining the type of wallets that we can find out there, how to analyze them, things we should look for in a specific to tell if it's good to copy trade or not. We're going to explain how does the copy trading process work. And finally, I'm going to quickly explain the copy trading bot that we will be using from now on. So, jumping straight ahead into the type of wallets, we have 6 big types. First one, it's the alpha wallets. Alpha, it's a pretty common term used in the meme coin trading space and means people or wallets that have some sort of specific info when it comes to a meme coin or project. Let's say that, for example, your team, your friends are launching a token, and they tell you in advance that, hey, we're going to be launching this token, this date, blah, 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 and all the details. And it's something that most people doesn't know. Therefore, you have some sort of alpha information. For example, let's have a look at this wallet, which in my opinion, is pretty alpha. First of all, this platform is called GMGN, which you have a full tutorial on how to use on the YouTube channel. But I'm going to use it for having a very quick overview of the wallet. How can you tell if this wallet is alpha? Well, basically, you're going to see the gains it has per trades. For example, it had a 12x, 8x, 4x, 7x, 9x, and it's pretty consistent. For example, let's have a look at his last traded tokens. Yuli, it's a token that he bought around $100,000 market cap, and he sold around $400,000, making a 4x. In the next token, he did pretty much the same thing. He bought around 75k and he sold around 200k, which is another 3x. In his next trade, he also bought very early and sell at the top. And as you can see, his behavior of buying early and selling at the peak, it's pretty consistent, which means that this dude either has some sort of information or he's a very profitable trader. Once again, in my opinion, this is an alpha wallet. Keep in mind that finding this type of wallets is very complex because it requires a lot of time and it's not something that you're going to find easily out there. Next up, we have the insider wallet. You might be wondering, okay, what's the difference between an insider wallet and alpha wallet? Insiders, it's when it comes to bigger projects. For example, tokens that got to many multi-million dollars market cap and they are still alive. Alpha ones tend to trade quick pumps and dumps token, and despite being profitable, the token ends up dying. Whereas the insider one usually trades tokens like, for example, let's say someone got very early into Dog with Hat, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, or something like that. That, in my opinion, it's an insider. For example, let's have a look at this guy. He made a total of $1.6 million in profit in the last 7 days, as you can see here on the top right corner. And despite having some losses, which is something completely normal, he has very big wins. For example, he made $10,000 of this trade, $22,000. He made 40k on a 20x return, and so on. Once again, you can see that this behavior is very consistent. Please keep in mind, a wallet will inevitably have losses. We are looking for wallets that are actually copy tradable. So as long as you're making money, it doesn't really matter how much you lose. The whole point is winning more than you lose. For example, if we have a look at his last traded tokens, we're going to see that in both of them, he bought very early and he sold at the top. In this case, he bought A16 gems at around $100,000 market cap and he sold around $2 million, which means a 20x return. Same thing happens with Spurg. He got in at the very beginning and he sold at the top. He initially bought $2,000, which is 10 Solanas, and he managed to get a profit of $40,000. As you can see, the difference between an alpha wallet and an insider one is, first of all, the traded tokens quality and the amount of money they put in. This one, for example, the token, it's still alive. It's at $8 million market cap, and the wallet got in very early with size, which means that he had some sort of privileged information. Moving on to the third type of wallet, we have the snipers, which are wallets that buy within the first blocks of a token. The way to spot snipers, it's very easy. First of all, you're going to use the built-in features that many tools have. For example, if you go into Photon, you're going to see that some wallets do have this icon, which means sniper. If you click on the filter button, keep in mind that we're within the 1 second time frame. As you can see, it bought literally at the beginning in the first candle. Same thing happens with GMGN, which is another powerful tool that you again have a tutorial on my channel. You're gonna see this sniper tab inside every web page of the token that is gonna showcase every single wallet who bought in early. Right now I'm filtering the sniper wallets, and as you can see, most of them literally bought at the complete beginning of the token launch. Finally, more sniper wallets can be retrieved from Dexscreener. Once again, we're looking at the token called Croissant, and we have the snipers tab. And as you can see, it's going to show all the wallets who bought in very, very early. For example, let's filter by this wallet and let's change the timestamp. And as you can see, this wallet literally bought in the first candle of the token. Next up, we have the human type wallets, which are the ones we're looking for. Basically, these ones are traders, hopefully professional traders, that are making consistent profits from copy trading. Don't worry, we're going to have a look at this type of wallets later on because we're going to analyze it together. Next up, we have the farmer type of wallets. These ones are also very, very, very risky, so please stay away from them. For example, let's have a look at this wallet. I open it on GMGN, which is a very powerful tool that we can use for quick overlooking at any given wallet. As you can see, it has a lot of danger signs. This means that the tokens were very, very, very quick pumps and dumps. And also you can see that he traded same token many times. If you open them on a charting app like Photon, you're gonna see that within the 1 second time frame, this wallet buys tokens and dumps them. Same thing with Justice for Charles, which is another token that the wallet traded. He buys and within 5 seconds it dumps. Same thing. Imagine you are copy trading him. You will not be able to buy in this exact 1 second candle, right? Because you are copy trading him. You have to buy in the next one. So this means that you would buy around $33,000 market cap, and you will also sell right after him, which means that your sell would trigger around $16,000. So you bought at 33 and you sell at 16. Which means that while he's making money, you will be losing a 50% of your trade. So please stay away from this kind of wallets. Lastly, we have the bundlers. This type of wallets are very risky and harder to spot. Basically, what this means is that instead of having a big amount of tokens in one wallet, they're gonna split it between many more wallets. For example, let's say I'm buying 1 million tokens, right? Of the token X. So instead of having 1 million tokens in the same wallet, I'm gonna have 50,000 tokens each on 20 wallets, right? This means that people, whenever it's checking if a token is legit, top holders and so on, it's gonna be like, so there are no holders with a big supply holdings. But what they don't know is that I still own 1 million tokens split on 20 wallets, so I can still dump on them. For example, let's have a look at 2 wallets that bought pretty much the same tokens. This first one, as you can see, it bought Democrat, MAGA, only Trump, the orange one, Stramp, and so on. And this next wallet also bought the same tokens. Look at Democrat, MAGA, only Trump, the orange one, Stramp, and so on. Also, you're gonna see that these bundler wallets are always pretty profitable. In this case, it only lost 3 trades. At first sight, it might look like a bargain, like, okay, let me copy trade this, I'm gonna make a shit ton of money. But let me tell you something. Please stay away from this type of wallets. Why? Because they try to make it look legit. As soon as you buy and they get more people to get into the token, they're gonna dump on you with their other children wallets without you realizing. Alright, moving on to the next step, we're going to be talking about analysis tools. We're going to have 5 categories. First one is the quick overlook, which are the softwares we're going to use in order to have a quick glance at the wallets. As we have seen until now, we have been using GMGN, which is this black platform with the dragon icon, to quickly check a wallet statistics. For example, if I paste it here on the search bar, it's going to display me with some statistics like the win rate, P&L, distribution, and many more things. Keep in mind that these statistics are not 100% accurate. The good part is that we're not gonna pay too much attention to these upper stats, but the tokens one. Which means that all you need to do is open a wallet and have a look at this part, at the recent P&L. If you see too much red, skip the wallet, okay? But for example, here you can see that the wallet made $6,000 trading buzz. This is 100% accurate. If you go on SoulScan and do your own math, you're gonna get to the same conclusion. If you click on the number, you're gonna be displayed on all the transactions, from all the buyings to the sellings. Aside from GMGN, we're gonna also use Cielo Finance, which is a free tool, in order to have a quick overlook of a wallet stats. In this case, if you paste the wallet in the search bar, you're gonna be presented with this token P&L tab. It's gonna show you the realized P&L, unrealized, which you have to upgrade the plan, tokens win rate, and how many tokens each trade. You can also choose the time frame you want, which is 1 day, 7 days, or all the trades it had. But let me remind you that this tool, despite being very, very useful, sometimes it doesn't take into consideration all the traded tokens. Let's say that I just traded a token called, I don't know, Dog with Style, okay? Since it's a very, very, very recent trade, it's not gonna show up here. It's gonna take at least 6 to 10 hours to show up. So please keep that in mind when analyzing a wallet. I would like you to quickly invite you to the Telegram group chat, which is gonna be the first link in the description, where we share a lot of insights. For example, we share wallets, we share videos, we share tools, and many, many more things that are gonna take you as a beginner to a professional trader. This is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a single penny. So feel free to join. First link in the description. Moving on to the charting apps, we're going to use these ones to have a look at the tokens chart. Mainly, we're going to use Photon instead of Dexscreener because it shows the pump fund part of the chart. Let me explain. For example, I'm going to take this token called Justice for Trump and I'm going to open on Photon and Dexscreener. Here, you're going to see that it shows all the way up to the bonding curve, which is around $70,000 market cap. And as you can see, the token had a big pump and then sidelined and it pumped back again. If you open the same token on Dexscreener, you're going to see that it starts at $70,000, $80,000 market cap and it doesn't show the pump we have seen in Photon. Why is this? Because Dexscreener doesn't show the pump fund side of the chart. That's why we're going to mainly use Photon. If you're analyzing a wallet, you want to see how early it bought. Most of the times, profits are made when buying on pump fund, which is before the bonding curve, and selling at the top. Unluckily, Dexscreener doesn't show that. So in my opinion, Photon is the best app when it comes to charting. Moving to the on-chain side, we're going to mainly use Soul Scan, which is the most famous block explorer for Solana. This tool is very useful, first of all, for analysis and on-chain analysis. For example, let's say that you discovered this wallet, but you realize that it doesn't have Solanas. It has 0 Solanas, which means that it's inactive and the chances of it trading back again are very, very small. So you might be wondering, okay, is there any pattern of where it got the funds from, where the profits were retrieved, so I can find potential child wallets, mother wallets, and so on? To do that, you're going to go to SoulScan.io, which is going to have the link in the description. And you're going to see the transfers. You can see the DeFi activities, balance changes, portfolio, stake accounts, and many, many more things. Once again, I have a SoulScan tutorial, which is going to take you from 0 to hero, so you can quickly understand how this powerful tool works. You also have the link in the description, and you're going to find it on my channel as well. So for example, let's say that you're doing your own analysis and you want to find out where the Solanas were founded from, where they were retrieved, and so on. To do that, you're going to go to the Transfers tab, you're going to click on Solana, you're going to hide the zero value transactions and the spam ones. A small trick that I do, it's filter by the amount and put at least 0.1 so all the spammy transactions don't show up. If you go to the last page, you're going to see that this wallet was founded by Binance Chu, which is a hot wallet address from the Binance exchange. And the profits were retrieved to Binance wallets again. How can you know that? Well, you have the Binance icon next to it. If you want to reverse this further, let me tell you that it's very, very hard. Whenever you find a wallet who transferred funds from a THEX and withdrew the transfer and withdrew the profits to the same THEX, it's very, very hard to follow up. So the best choice in this case is skipping it. Moving on to the statistics side of a wallet, we're going to use two tools. First one is going to be Dune.com, which is a very, very, very powerful tool, but it's hard to use. So I'm going to leave a link in the description of a library that's going to showcase you potential of wallets. When you go up here, you're going to find a shit ton of wallets that you can further analyze. But at the first sight, you're going to see some statistics: the buys, sells, return on investment, win rate, profit, number of traded tokens, trading days, and so on. Please keep in mind that these wallets are not fully copy tradable, which means that don't only copy paste the address into your copy trading bot expecting to make some quick money. You will have to do your further analysis. On the other hand, we have a tool called Zelfi Guru. This one is a Telegram bot that it's mainly used to analyze wallet statistics. All you have to do is paste the wallet address in the search bar, and this is gonna analyze it for you. The good point is that you have 3 free scans per day, but if you want to get unlimited scans per month, you have to pay, which is around 0.5 Solanas as we speak. So I pasted this wallet address here in the search bar. I was gonna cut the video, but it showed up pretty quick. And it's gonna show some statistics like the profit over the last 30 days, the return on investment, win rate, how many buys it had, sells, average buy and sell time, what was the average buy size, and so on. Once again, very, very powerful tool, but you only have 3 scans per day. Alright, now let's move to the funniest part, which is the key metrics and the live analysis of a wallet. In my opinion, these are the 7 things you should look for in a wallet in order. First of all, is it being profitable? Like, what's the point of copy trading a wallet if all it does is lose money? As a live example, we're gonna take the wallet that I mentioned before and let's have a look at it together. So, first thing is checking how profitable it is. Well, in this case, this guy lost $120, but that's because he didn't trade much in the last 7 days. But as you can see, overall, without running the numbers, he made $6,000, $2,000. So overall, he made around $10,000, and he lost only $300 or $400, which means that overall profit is like around 10 grand. So first check mark, it's correct. Next up, we're going to have a look at the traded tokens quality, which means checking what was the quality of the traded tokens. Were they quick pumps and dumps? Did the wallet get in early? What are those tokens? To do that, we're going to use GMGN once again. In this case, we're going to be paying attention to this danger sign next to the tokens. Inevitably, sometimes you're going to trade risky tokens that are going to be very quick pumps and dumps. The thing is that you want to avoid a wallet that has a shit ton of red signs. In this case, this wallet only has 3, which I'm completely fine. Let's say that another wallet traded 20 tokens, right? And out of those 20 tokens, at least 15 of them have this red danger sign. This means that those coins were very, very quick pumps and dumps, and 99.9% of the times, if you try to copy trade them, you will end up losing money. Next up, we're going to have a look at the trading frequency, which means how often does the wallet trade. This guy, as you can see, he traded his first token 42 days ago, then he traded the next one 42, 42, 38, 37, 36, and so on. As you can tell, he trades at least 1 token per day, and his trading frequency is around 1 or 2 buys every 2-3 days. The thing is that the trading frequency of the wallet really depends on your strategy. Me personally, I don't like wallets who buy more than 3 tokens per day. If you're okay with copy trading wallets that buy 5, 10, 15 tokens, okay, that's completely up to you. But remember, the whole point is making money. It's completely fine if you're waiting 3-4 days before hitting a very big gain. For example, let's say that you're copy trading this wallet, right? At the beginning, you're doing very small gains, 2x, 2x, 30%, but all of a sudden you hit this trade with just buzz and you to make a 22x. Okay, you're trading once or twice per day, but you're hitting very, very good trades. And that's all it matters in my opinion. The fourth most important factor is the return on investment, aka ROI. What I do, it's pretty much check the ROI per token. I don't pay attention to these numbers or anything. I just go here and see like what was the return of investment of each token. So in this case, it was a 2x, 8x, 22x, 5x, and so on. Once again, a normal trader is gonna have losses. The whole point is being profitable at the end of the day. So don't pay too much attention to the losses as long as the wallet is making some good money at the end of the week or the month. Next up, we're going to have a look at the win rate. If you're wondering why is the win rate the fifth most important metric, let me explain you something. Let's say that a wallet traded 10 tokens, right? Out of those 10 tokens, 5 are wins and 5 are losses. The wins reported, let's say, I don't know, $10,000 overall, and the losses only reported, I don't know, $2,000, right? If you do the math, you're going to see that this wallet made an overall profit of $8,000, but his win rate is 50%. That's why I don't pay so much attention to the win rate as long as the wallet is profitable. In this case, you're going to see that the wallet traded 12 tokens and he lost 4 of them, which means 30%. His win rate is 70%, which is shit ton of high. But let's say that you find a wallet like this one. When you first open it, you're gonna see that a lot of red things. Inevitably, you will skip it. But let me show you something. So, amongst all these trades, he made $20,000 in one single trade and lost pretty much the rest of them. As you can see, he's profitable as fuck. Like these losses, I didn't add them up, but overall total would be around $2,000-3,000 in losses. But the wins are around $15,000. So despite having a shitty win rate, he made a shit ton of money. That's why I encourage you to have a deeper look at the wallets and not only judge them based on win rate. If you want to learn more about why a wallet's win rate is and everything, I'm going to link you my X thread where I explain it step by step. Alright, moving on, we're going to have the buying sizes of the given wallet. So this means that you want to look for a wallet that is consistent, right? If you find, let's say, I don't know, a wallet who buys 1 Sol, then his next buy it's 5 Sol, then it's, I don't know, 15, then he gets back to 1, then it gets back to 0.5, and so on, you won't be able to keep up with these trades, right? For example, let's say that this one was a loss, this one was a loss, this one was a loss as well, and this one was a loss. But this one was his only win, where he made, let's say, I don't know, with 15 Sol, he made 45 Solanas. This huge profit comes from this buy size, right? If you don't have enough Solanas in a portfolio to ape with a bigger size as the mirror wallet, I would strongly advise you to skip it. In our showcase example, you're going to see that this wallet has a pretty consistent buy size, right? 130, 400, 250, 270, 200, and so on. And as you can see, he's swinging between the range of 150 and 400. Doesn't have anything extravagant, so in my opinion, that's the optimal type of wallets. Lastly, we're going to explain the most complex topic, which is identifying if a wallet is already being copy traded by other people. Although there is no specific indicator that shows you the number of wallets that are already copying your mirror wallet, you can easily do this by checking the candles of the token when he buys. To explain this, I'm going to use an X thread of mine. So most of the times you're going to see that a wallet you're copy trading is making money while you are losing it. And you will be wondering, okay, but why does that happen? Basically, it's because the wallet is already being copy traded by other people. So let's have a quick look. This is a chart of a random token in a 1 second time frame. And as you can see, it bought in 3 cases. Here, here, and here. In any of them, you're going to see a big spike whenever this wallet buys. Remember that this is a token below $100,000 market cap. On the other hand, we're gonna have a look at a token where a wallet caused an 18% spike after it bought, which means that the chances of it being already copy traded by other people are very high. The only way to tell if a wallet is being copy traded is by going into the traded tokens chart, putting it into the 1 second time frame, and checking out the candles. If you see that he's repeatedly causing spikes and pumps after his buyings and sellings, this means that the wallet is already being heavily copy traded, which means that you will have to skip it. Why? Because the entry price will be much worse than the mirror wallet and you will potentially lose money. If you want to learn more about how to analyze Solana wallets, you're going to have a link in the description of a video I've made analyzing more than 300 Solana wallets live. Now that you know everything you need to know, let's say you found the wallet, you analyzed it, and you think, okay, this looks potentially copy tradable. Before jumping straight into the copy trading section, you will have to monitor it. To do so, you're going to have two Telegram bots, which are going to be Raybot and Defined Bot. The way it works, it's very, very simple. You're simply going to take a wallet address, type /add, the wallet address, and a tag, which in my case is going to be tag video. Once you click OK, it's going to add it to the tracking list. And whenever this wallet performs an action, it's going to trigger a notification showing you that the wallet bought or sold a token. For example, let's have a look at this wallet. It bought a token with 15 Solanas at $133,000 market cap. You have these links like Birdeye, Dexscreener, Dex Tools, Photon, and Bullets, and you can customize these lower buttons to quickly be able to buy the token. Same thing applies to the Find Bot. Works pretty much the same thing, but you have to type track, the tag, which is going to be video tag, and then it's going to be the wallet address, and it's going to create the tracking for this specific wallet. And the same thing is going to happen. Whenever this wallet triggers an action, which is buy or sell, it's going to notify you. But you might be wondering, okay, why do I want to monitor wallet if I can copy trade it straight away? Let's take this guy as an example. When I first discovered this wallet, all I saw was this green, he was winning a shit ton of money. So I decided to add to the tracking bot. And all of a sudden, it had a huge loss streak that would have dried my portfolio. That's why you have to monitor a wallet before copy trading it. Ideally, I monitor it for a couple of days. And if I see that the performance doesn't decrease and he doesn't go into a huge loss streak, I then copy trade it. For copy trading, we're going to be using Odin bot, which you have a link in the description. And also you're going to have a video tutorial on the channel where I explain how to set it up, how it works, and everything you need to know in order to get it running. If you're wondering why we're going to use Odin bot, let me tell you that it's the fastest copy trading bot on the whole Solana chain. The speed is 1 to 2 seconds. And remember, when you're copy trading, it's all about getting in as early as possible. That's why we're going to once again be using Odin bot. That's what I have for today's episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, find it valuable. If so, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, join the Telegram link, which you're going to have in the description, and see you on the next one.